with the Jaden Show, and here's your host, Jaden Cornelius. Hi, it's Sunday. Welcome to my show. I hope you're doing great. I can't believe we're already halfway through January. Like, how quick is life going? I've got a really super wonderful show for you today. I've got two fitness people on my show today. The first one actually is a friend of mine who was a dancer, Zumba instructor. She used to live here in Mexico. She's now a filmmaker and has had her film shown in 3 different film festivals, maybe even more on the way. Her name is Jenny Peel, and I'm going to introduce you to her in a minute. We've also got the one and only JLee Stewart, who's going to be giving you his 5 handy hints for fitness and how you can continue to lose weight and burn those calories now it's the new year, and to get rid of all those Christmas puddings and turkeys that you've been stuffing over the last 2 weeks. So sit back, enjoy today's show. Let's go and meet our very special guest, Jenny Peel. Jenny Peel, filmmaker extraordinaire. Welcome to the Jaden Show.
Thank you, Jaden. Lovely to be here.
Lovely to see you. How are you doing in old England?
Oh, yeah, it's lovely here. Thanks. Nice and cold, you know,
Right.
Middle of winter and all that.
Well, it's cold here now. It's like 18 degrees at night. I mean, I can hardly have to shut windows, turn fans off. Positively
That's
chilly.
perfect.
How are you doing?
Yeah, really good. Thanks. Lots of dancing going on, and yeah, just loving my art, loving creating and being creative. And
did you all have a nice Christmas and New Year?
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Very nice indeed. Love New Year, especially. It's always a good excuse for a big party, isn't it?
Absolutely. Did you get down with your bad self?
Yeah, got down with my bad knees.
Bless you, me auntie. Anyway, so firstly, huge congratulations on your film Voice. Oh my God. When I was sitting with you in Puerto Morelos, I didn't even know that there was a Spielberg next to me. Tell me, like, is this something you've been kind of doing for a long time, or is it something that was like an epiphany one day and thought, I'm going to write a movie? How did it all happen?
I've always been into film. When I studied dance, one of the modules was dance for camera, and I just loved it at the time. And we got up in a tree and were like dancing in a tree, and I loved it. But I was always a bit put off by the technology side, like the fancy cameras and all that business. But I think now, because mobile phones are so good now, you know, you can shoot a film on a mobile phone, and as long as you've got a good editor, you can make it look very professional. So I think that has now made it a lot easier to make film. I've made quite a few films over the years, but this is the first one where I directed it and was in charge, sort of thing, and had a very clear image and imagining right from the start. So yeah.
So not only has it been shown at Brighton Rocks Film Festival and London Rocks Film Festival, but Sherman Oaks Film Festival in LA, darling.
Oh, yes, darling. Yeah, really amazing. So international now as well. Yeah, I was so thrilled to be able to get into that festival and have it shown, you know, on both sides of the world. It's really exciting and really affirming because it's a dance film, but it's I specifically made it in mind to be accessible to non-dancers as well. I wanted it to be accessible to anybody, so it's not just for dancers to watch.
Wow, mate. And did you get feedback from how it was received in all these festivals, or did you manage to go to all these festivals?
Yeah, I managed to go to Brighton Rocks and London Rocks, but unfortunately didn't make it to LA. I would have loved to, but yeah, just a bit too much. But yeah, the feedback's been amazing. It's great to be in the cinema and see it on the big screen and have everybody reacting to it as it's happening. And yeah, an applause, of course, is always nice. Yeah. Always nice. Yeah, it's just it's been amazing. And originally I did an online premiere back in May last year, and the feedback I got from that was really amazing. I sort of collated it all because it was like, oh, you know, we've got a lot of positive feedback, and people were quite touched by it because it's all about experiences of lockdown, which we've all gone through, I think, yeah, it touched a lot of people.
So what happens? What happens next? Are you writing a new film? Are you? Is this going to be your thing now? Is it going to be movie? I mean, what's happening?
I wouldn't like to narrow myself down too much. I've really missed performing because it's been over 2 years now since I've been on the stage, and I love dancing on the stage. I love the nerves, and I love the excitement and the bright lights and all of that. So I'm hoping to get back on a stage again soon. But yeah, also film's definitely very much what I want to do as well. But you can run those things alongside each other. So yeah, I'm working on a new film. I've already filmed it, and currently writing a story to go with it. And my amazing editor friend is hopefully going to make it look superb and professional when it's all done. So yeah.
So this could be. So what happens once the films are shown in the cinema? What happens to them next? Do they just go on to can people view them from their computers, or do they get passed on to, I don't know, like big Hollywood filmmakers that might do it into like a 3-part sequel? Or I mean, like, I don't know how it works. How does it all work? What are you waiting for something more to happen with these films, or is it just I make them, I put them out there, see what happens, and then I just move on to the next one? How does it roll?
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, it's the real thrillers in the creating. So coming up with the idea and making it, that to me is the real thrill. I mean, I love sharing the films as well, but I do love the creation. So yeah, once they're done, I keep them exclusive until obviously I've gone through the film festival circuit, because they like some sense of exclusivity. Mm-hmm. And then after that, make them available online for people to watch. But yeah, I mean, if someone wanted to offer me a great big Hollywood contract, I would be willing to negotiate.
You would consider?
I would consider it.
So this is the plan then, obviously, for it to be seen by someone that wants to pick it up and run with it, right?
Not really. I mean, I'm just joking, really. More for me, it's about making art that touches people. Okay. I want to make something that touches people and that people can relate to. It's just a form of expression, a way to express myself and the people I'm working with. I love collaborating, like my film Voice. There's 7 dancers in that, and it was a real opportunity for all those dancers to have a voice, because I felt like we'd had our voices taken away through the pandemic for artists. We couldn't work, we were all just stuck at home. So yeah, it's about touching people and sharing and inspiring and collaborating and all those things. That for me is the success. Yeah.
So Voice, has that done the circuit now? Is it ready to come out to us lowly folk?
There's one more film festival that I'm waiting to hear back from, but I'm hoping to be able to release pretty soon, I think. I will update you, Jaden. I will update you.
Fantastic. So I can post. And also, is there a place where people can just get in touch with you directly? I mean,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can provide some details if people want to get in touch. Yeah,
okay. And I'll put it all under. I always forget this. No, this way. It will go this way. So I'll put it all underneath here. So guys and girls, if you want to find out when Voice is available for you to watch and when the upcoming film is available to watch, obviously, then you can get in touch with JLee herself through the links that we are posting down below here and on the introduction to the YouTube. So what's going on with your dancing now then?
Yeah, I dance several times a week by myself, just trying to keep in shape, which is the toughest part. And then also I've set up a dance hub in the southwest of England with another dancer, and just to get professional dancers together collaborating and bringing in other artists from other art forms as well. Like this, we did last term, we did dance for camera, and then next term I think it's going to be working with visual artists. So something new each term. And then in June there's going to be a scratch night, so we'll get a chance to get on the stage and do an experimental dance. So yeah, just mainly that sort of thing at the moment, and making film, and yeah, trying to stay in shape. Like I said, that's the hardest thing.
I've given up, mate. Well, I'm staying in shape. It's just my shape is a lot rounder than what it was before. So I've decided to stay in that one. It's a lot
Yeah.
easier. Because that trying to change that shape is not as quite. It's like a bleeding metamorphosis from caterpillar to a butterfly. Pain, lots of wrapping.
And it never lasts long. That's the trouble, isn't it? The
No.
butterflies only last a few weeks, and then it's back to the bloody
Well, then
like the caterpillar again.
sniff a bloody tacker, and I've put it all back on.
Yeah, I know the
Right.
feeling.
I will do it eventually, but you do get to when you get to my age, darling, you'll understand.
Oh, darling.
Whereas,
no, I don't know. I don't know.
I think I'm just bloated with water. That's what it is.
It's water
I think it's
retention,
the heat
yes.
and water retention. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Not the amount of Chinese and tacos and burgers that I eat or anything like that. It's purely water. This is what.
And for me in England, it's all the jumpers I'm wearing. That's all
That's
it
what
is.
it is. Are you missing Mexico at all?
Oh yeah, of course I am. But mainly community. That's the main thing I miss is the wonderful community. You know,
I miss the sunshine.
Yeah, but it's more missing my friends, my buddies. You know, people to hang out with and to do a bit of Zumba with. Exactly.
Karaoke nights.
Karaoke. Oh my god!
Did you miss that?
Yeah, I massively miss that. That is one of the things I miss big time. Yeah.
No one does Sade anymore.
Ah. Every time I hear a good track, I'm like, oh, I must remember that for karaoke.
Say that one. See, yeah, absolutely. Well, you do need to be coming back to visit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Maybe you need to be doing like a film premiere at Later or something if you get back.
That is a great idea. I'll keep that in mind, definitely.
Just because I'm blonde don't mean I'm stupid, sister. So we could be seeing you on Oprah in the next couple of years for motivational filmmaking. This will be lovely.
Yes, I suppose so.
Do you have a name? Do you have a name for the second film that's coming out? Or
I've got a working title, but it's under wraps at the moment. I don't want to give anything away.
Okay. But obviously, well, you'll come back and chat to me when it's kind of the trailer's up and we can play with it, because we're going to show the trailer to your new film directly after this interview. So that's going to be quite exciting. So, JLee, thank you so much for being part of my show. I'm super impressed, super proud, because I know you and everything. That's really cool. And it's just so great. It's so great that you're following your creative passions and doing what you do the best, which is art and creation, right?
Yeah, I'm so lucky, to be able to do that, to be able to spend so much time and energy focusing on that. I know a lot of people don't have the opportunity, so I'm trying to make the most of it, and I'm just loving it and enjoying it while I can. So yeah, I feel very lucky.
I do feel quite led to say through spirit at the moment that maybe you need to do a film. Hang on, thank you. The voices are coming through. That maybe you need to be doing a film in Mexico starring Jaden.
That's a brilliant idea.
I don't know where it came from. I got it. It was channeled.
It's divine intervention. It's got to happen.
So I will let Jaden know that there's a possibility on the card.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Book him in.
Book him in for 2023. That'll be lovely. No, I'm super excited. I'm super chuffed. I can't wait to get the public viewing of The Voice and of your new one as well, which the name is secret at the moment.
Secret.
But thank you so much for coming, and hopefully we'll see you again ASAP with details of your second movie. How cool is that to say?
Thanks so much for having me, Jaden.
Absolute pleasure.
It's just lovely to see you.
And you too. And stay bloody warm. Okay?
Yes, I will. That's all the jumpers.
Lots of star jumps, darling. Star jumps.
Star jumpers. That's a lot easier.
And a lot warmer, to be fair. Right, and sweet. Jenny Pill, thank you. Filmmaker extraordinaire, thank you for being part of my show.
Thank you, Jaden.
Cheers, gorgeous. And you too.
So much of the time I'm just there with my thoughts rattling around in my head on those days where I'm happening in the world. And then some days I'll wake up and nothing changes. And those days are good. I can get up indoors, having a young kid. Next day I'll wake up space. But I keep going back to those used to stare at the windows on those days. Some days then I'll wake up feeling
importante darme cuenta que transformar cada día, tener la oportunidad de que cada día puedo divertirme, ser yo mismo cada día, ser humano.
She is so amazing. I really love it when people follow their passions and their creativity and good things happen. How is it amazing to be living, doing the things that you love to do? Well, one thing that most people love to do that I find difficult, but thank God we have a fantastic trainer to make it a little bit more interesting, is lose weight. JLee Stewart is here now to tell you some more handy hints of fitness.
Hola everybody, and welcome once again to another segment of Talking Fitness with Jaden Stewart at the Jaden Show. Well, today we're gonna do 5 different exercises of stretching or yoga that will help you to reduce a lot of the muscle pain, problems with your ligaments, problems with your joints, kind of different issues that we tend to develop with time when we do not exercise, when we do not build muscle, when we do not do a stretching or yoga. So today we're gonna talk about those 5 exercises that you can do using a chair, a bed, or a couch, or a place like this in a park. All right, so follow me. Alrighty, one of the best exercises that I like to recommend to do when there is not a lot of equipment to exercise, do yoga, or do some of the stretches is this exercise, which I find it absolutely amazing to help you relax your hamstrings, your calves, your glutes, to keep your upper back and lower back as well. Very careful, you want to lift your leg and place it in a chair that is not going to move, it's not going to bend, so you don't hurt yourself. And you can position yourself in this form. This way, you will have a better balance, and make sure that whatever that you are using is at the level of your knee, or slightly or lower if it's your first time doing the stretches. So basically, you lift your right leg, put it straight. The left leg is on the floor, completely straight as well. You're gonna place your right arm on top of your right leg, and your left arm on top of your right arm. All right, so slowly you're gonna bring yourself down, relaxing. Okay, look down at the same time that you're slowly stretching yourself. Check how my toes are pointing out. Now I'm looking down like this, they're pointing out. So you can go as slow as you can. Some people will be able to stretch this much, other people will be able just to go this slow, but slowly and with time you will be able to reach a full range of motion. You should hold it for at least 20 seconds. All right. Once you finish your right leg, what I will recommend is placing now fully flat on the bench or the couch that you will be using. Then you will push your leg forward while you place your arm inside of your leg. Lift this other arm and slowly you're gonna pressure and push it to the other side this way. You're gonna hold that position as well for 20 seconds. This position, this stretching is great for your lower back as well, upper back, and relax your neck also for upcoming problems like headaches or migraines. While you finish 20 seconds of the position, then you can continue doing it now with the left leg. Same form, same everything, 20 seconds. And I would recommend it to do it 2 times. Some of the other great exercise that I like to do for stretching before or after I do an exercise, gym workout, is exactly with the same type of bench or chair that you might be having. You're gonna place yourself side to side to it. So that way you can lift your leg. This time we're gonna start with the left leg, and as you notice, I'm placing my hands on my hips. This way I'm gonna bend this knee, this leg while I'm sitting backwards. You see how I'm sitting more, pushing my glutes to the back. So this way I get a very good stretch while this leg is as straight in and outer thighs as the hips and lower back. Okay? You hold it for 20 seconds, then you want to switch and do the other leg. I'm going to twist around so you can see how the form looks from behind. So hands on the hips, this leg is straight, and the left one this time we're going to bend and sit up. Okay, this way, that way you stretch completely inner and outer thighs. 20 seconds. Once you finish, you want to make sure you repeat it on the other leg, and the other one again, twice as well. Well, here we are with our third stretching. This is stretching, simple, easy. You're sitting in a bench, chair, or a couch that is stable and it's not gonna move and you will hurt yourself, all right? So make sure you take care of that. So what you want to do in this exercise for stretching is sit basically almost at the edge of your bench or chair. Then you wanna place both the legs together with your toes pointing out to higher, and you want to place each hand in each leg, and then you're going to relax your body all the way down until you cannot move any forward. Okay, you're just going to stay there. You're going to relax your neck and just concentrate how your muscles are stretching, and concentrate in inhaling through your nose.
Well, it's been an amazing show. I've just been sitting here watching it, and already I feel fitter and leaner than I did before it started all those minutes ago. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Please don't forget to subscribe, to tell your friends and get them to do the same and share with their friends. Thank you so much for being part of today's show. I hope you have a wonderful new week, and I will see you next Sunday on The Jaden Show. But before I go, I'll leave you with a little song from this boy-girl group from back in the 90s called Beyond. This was their single. It was called Love Will Turn the Key, or The Key. Do you recognise the blonde boy in this particular group? Because he rings a bell to me. Take care. Bye-bye.
tear I cried, and every dream that died. I never had to ask you why, 'cause I know that you are in my life, right here beside me. Oh, if I should fall, you'll be there to hold me in your arms, soothe me and keep me safe from all harm. Only love will turn the key, opening up your heart and soul, setting your spirit free. Love will turn the key. Oh yeah, don't ever go, stay with me. And I feel a true devotion in my heart, deeper than I ever knew. Give me hope and true direction, show me love and real affection. Everything I do, I'll do it for you. Oh yeah. soul, setting your spirit free. Yeah, love will turn all of the key. Don't ever go, don't stay with me. Only love, real love, and loving love. Oh baby, I'm telling you, love will. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it.